We're switching it up in today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. We are featuring nothing but steel top RMC coasters. We have 4 incredible, sensational RMCs lined up, starting with Jack's Fright Flight, a Nightmare Before Christmas inspired spooky ride, probably the first ever spooky creation in Planet Coaster 2. Lumberjack, a full-on alpine lumber mill style theme, another very unique theme that we have not yet seen in Planet Coaster. Then we have Scrap Down and ZUES vs. THOR, 2 more incredible RMC layouts. So it's going to be a rippin' roaring episode. Can't wait to dive in, so let's get right on into it. Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends. Johnny 5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In loving memory of Zaphor, we get to see him every day we do Coaster Spotlights. Love to see it, you guys. Kicking things off, ladies and gentlemen, is Jack's Fright Flight, created by Davintschy, a master builder and bronze patron. Thank you so much for your support. And here they say, hello everyone. It's been a while since I've sent in a creation. To be exact, my last Planko 1 creation was World's Fair Shop Contest back in October 2018. Holy moly. Oh, and I changed my username a while ago from Spiral Guy to Davintschy. Okay, Spiral Guy, I remember you. This is my first Planko 2 creation. It took me ages to build it since I have not built anything in the last 6 years in Planko 1 and also never played Planet Zoo. There are now so many possibilities in Planko 2 that it can be quite overwhelming at the beginning and getting used to all the new pieces. Absolutely agree. For this creation, I wanted to make something Nightmare Before Christmas themed. I'm super happy with how it turned out, and in the end, a lot of fun building it. The only problem I ran into was the 4,000 piece limit. I wanted to make it custom supports once finished building all the scenery, which I quickly realized was not possible anymore due to the 4K limit. I was not looking for much realism for this creation anyway, so I was okay with the decision leaving them out. Best ride time, in my opinion, is nighttime, and I really like the front row or chase view the most, but all the options are looking good, so just a suggestion. I really hope you guys liked my attempt making something Halloween themed, and I definitely make more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in the near future, but I guess I'll wait for Halloween update to have even better options. Okay, what a hefty intro on that one. Let's get to it. Holy good googly moogly, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this freaking umbrella thing we got going on here. I think we have to ride this in chase view as well and take a look at it during the daytime. Holy Toledos, this one is really taking things over the top. I recently started giving ratings for no random reason. Let me know if you guys want me to continue doing that, just for funsies. This is a 6 out of 5, 100%. The lighting is incredible. The custom animatronics. We got the bats flying around. I mean, holy moly. This is phenomenal. I don't know if I like the chase view because of the flipping of the camera. Oh my god. The build is impeccable. The artistry, the custom basic shape art. There's so much creativity. Most likely the most creative coaster blueprint we have seen in Planet Coaster 2 so far. 100%. Welcome back. Spiral Guy was his original name, which I do remember them. absolutely living up to the master rank is Spiral Guy. Damn, damn, damn. This is phenomenal. Let's go check it out at daytime. And I think for this one, we will do look forward at the back. That way the camera won't flip on us. Yeah, even this boarding station's incredible. I mean, the Nightmare Before Christmas characters are spot on. You said you wanted to wait to the Halloween pack to do more. I don't think you need to. I think you absolutely nailed it here and showed everybody that you can absolutely do spooky Halloween in Planet Coaster 2. 100%. This is phenomenal. Just the creativity, it makes this, like, hands down my favorite Planet Coaster 2 blueprint coaster creation so far. It is so out of the ordinary, extraordinary. 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 It is phenomenal. Really, really, really well done. It's a jaw-dropping experience. I am smiling ear to ear. I love to see the return of a builder that hasn't made anything in 6 years, living up to the master builder rank. I love it so much. And just to give you that little bit of motivation, that little bit of reinsurance that you still got it, this creation is so phenomenal. I'm gonna be bumping you from master up to grandmaster. Welcome back, Spiral Guy. I wish you didn't change your name. But yes, you are now a Planet Coaster Grand Master. Keep on keeping on. At this rank, you'll be headed up to the Planko 2 Legend ladder in no time. Look at this artistry. You said you ran out of pieces, but somehow you fit in quite a lot. Like building this build out of all these boards, that's a lot of pieces right there. 2,000, I mean, board by board by board. That is wild. Yeah, you made a really efficient use out of the pieces. I don't think it needs any more theming. It's just the right amount, and I mean, it's actually a lot. You know, you really, considering how many pieces these little areas are made out of, you really crammed in a lot. It's super, super impressive. Nighttime lighting's perfect. You added music. Boarding station's great. Queue is great. Everything about it is spot on. So keep on keeping on, and welcome back to the community. A great way to kick off the first creation of the episode. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is, speaking of jacks, the Lumberjack by Munkysport, an unranked and now builder in this community. And here they say, hey, this is my third creation I've tried to send in. I'm not sure if the previous two were up to standard, although I did try hard. This time, I've poured my heart into this creation, and I hope it piques your interest. Take a chilling ride through the forest on Lumberjack and enjoy taking in the nature. Also, take a moment to check out the saw. Keep up the great work. Your channel gives me inspiration. Let's check this out. Gosh, look how cool this queue is. This is absolutely phenomenal. I can definitely see how you poured your heart and soul into this one. My goodness gracious. Lumberjack, green across the board. There's the results if you'd like to see them. We're gonna kick things off with a good old seat view, I think. Let's go. Holy Toledos. Where am I sitting? Whoa! Okay, we got handsies. Quit getting handsy with me. We'll do front bumper and then ride the back. Let's check it out. Another absolutely phenomenal creation. Back-to-back stellar RMCs. We're getting spoiled here today, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna do look forward from the back. Do we want to do this at night? Well, we might check it out at night. I want to at least ride the back, and then maybe we can do a nighttime check on this. But it's so good, we definitely have to ride it at least a couple times here. We can speed up the lift. What are with these axes, though? I feel like this is an accident waiting to happen. Let's go. I love it. I absolutely hope we have some nighttime lighting on this guy. Let's check it out one more time at nighttime. And I think for this one, we could just do chase view or something and see how that goes. So I'm gonna just talk a little bit here because this creator was asking about their submission potentially not being up to standards, right? And that's not the case at all. There's just like how in theme parks work, you get in line, you get in queue, and it may take a while. And if the park is packed, it could take you a couple hours to wait in line. And in this case, it could take weeks for a submission to go through the process. So fun fact, after reading that description, I decided to look up their other creations, right? The creator MonkySport. Well, good news, MonkySport. You have been chosen for an episode. You're the front runner of a mine train coaster episode, Mine Trains and Volcanoes. Let's take a look at this from a bird's eye view, and I'll keep on talking. This is looking beautiful. I love the nighttime lighting on this. I was talking and I didn't see how good it was on the point of view on the coaster, but it looks great from the footprint. And let's get rid of this cloudy weather and go sunny, all day sunny. And yeah, this is incredible. So you have been chosen to be featured in a future spotlight, and then then that was the Thunder Canyon Mine. MonkySport, where are you? MonkySport, you're also being featured in a far from now future episode for Vikings, and we need everybody needed a bit of a Viking break, so that one's gonna be a ways away. But your Tree of Life has been fit into a Viking episode. So every creation you've ever submitted passed the quality bar and is one of the front runners of future episodes. And as you can see from the quality of this build here, I mean, it's sensational. I mean, this is at least expert quality and you're unranked. So, I mean, by default, we have to bump you up to advanced builder immediately, and potentially you'll be expert by the time we feature all three of your creations. So I love everything here. It's super innovative, how you say, the landscaping, making mountains out of giant rocks scaled up, using the pieces from, I guess, the Viking pack to create what would be a alpine woodsy lumber mill kind of theme going on here. It's really creative. It's fantastic. The scenery's really good. I love the queue work. You even had some animatronics going back and forth here, chopping logs in half. I mean, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. One of the best nature scenes I've seen. You even threw in a flat ride there, and it's a giant saw blade. It's great. It's absolutely great. With that being said, you guys, when you submit something, we have to then take the pile of submissions. Sometimes we'll have 80 sitting there. I got to look through them all. Most people don't take the best screenshots, so I have to actually download it, put it down, give it a rating, upload my own screenshot, and then I got to go through all of them. And this could be like, you know, with 2 weeks of videos already planned out. So if it gets picked for a future spotlight, it will be after said 2 weeks of content in between all of the other stuff that gets picked out, right? So it's a process. It's quite the process. And here we have a creator that submitted this about a month ago, and all of their creations have been chosen, and they thought none of them had been. So just trust the process. When people submit something, I'll get a message from them 2 days later, like, when am I gonna get featured? There's a lot of people in this community and a lot of stuff to showcase you guys. So if you appreciate everything we're doing here, well, everything that I'm doing here, it's a one-man team here, recording, editing, sorting, going through all of your submissions one by one. Check out the Patreon program, and with that, you will go to the front of the line. We try to showcase all the patrons first, so when I'm sorting them, when I'm going through them, I see Patreon, you're getting a bump. You're going to the front of the line. Just so happens, all the patrons are the best builders in this community. All right, next creation of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is Scrap Down, created by MonkeYT. It's another monkey. The other guy was MonkySport. Unranked and now a builder. And here they say, this coaster is like nothing you've ever seen before. And it's also my first creation on Planet Coaster 2. The main theme is RMC Hybrid and Old Abandoned, which I think has never been done before. But don't quote me on that. It's been done. This looks more Viking to me, by the way. This ride takes you through 7 airtime moments, 4,365 feet of track, thrilling inversions that take you through 70 miles per hour. One of those inversions goes through follows the woody, rickety structure that's covered with nature. This way to view the coaster is day and night with the guest camera in the front row. Some parts may look a little bad, and that's because when I was building, all of my parts were semi-rushed because I had a fever. Sorry about that in advance. But if you can look past all of that, the coaster is all right. It's like nothing you've ever seen before, and then start stalking it down as we go deeper, deeper, and deeper. Oh my god, I find that so funny. All right. All right, there it is. Holy moly, where do I even begin? There's a lot of coaster doing a lot of stuff. A little bit of a sporadic and crazy layout on this one. Even the theming, you said Scrap Town, you wanted to go with the post-apocalyptic. The boarding station to me screams Viking, and then you boarded stuff up, and it almost gives me the woodsy feel that we had over here, just a little bit more scrappy. Coaster layout wise, it had a lot of elements. It might be trying to do a little too much, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I'm a little torn. I also forgot to give this guy a rating. We're going to give that a 5 out of 5 for sure. This one's doing everything pretty good. I'll give it a right in the middle. Let's say it's average. You got your boarding station, you got a queue. It could be a little bit jazzed up out here. The plaza's not the prettiest. The queue's a little crampy, a little windy with not a lot of decoration going on in there. And then the coaster itself is it's a little all over the place, giving me mixed feelings on the theming. So I'll give it a 2.5. Right in the middle there. Definitely could use a little bit more cohesion and structure. So you did mention that you had a fever and that you kind of rushed it, and you're like, you've seen nothing like this coaster before, and then as you go, you're like, it's bad. I was sick. You might not like certain parts of it. You talked it up and then you immediately talked it back down, and it's kind of hilarious. I find that adorable. But with that being said, to my previous point, I think it's a good talking point because I just mentioned about the process. Even the best creations take a while to get, scheduled out and turned into content. There's only a limited amount of episodes, and this is why I try to put 4 or 5 in one episode with multiple ranked members. I don't want to just show all the best stuff, and I don't want to exclude all of the new people either. So we try to do the best of the best mixed in with a little bit of, the newer builders and that sort of thing. And we get a nice diverse range, giving everybody an equal opportunity to get on the show, whether you're a patron, new person, advanced, a returning member, that sort of thing. With that being said, if you're on a limited time and you have a fever, it's not really going to delay you that much by just waiting until you get better if you still want to work on your coaster. I say that to everybody, put your best foot forward always, because it's always going to enhance your chances. Now, you still made it to the show. Just so happens I was grabbing RMCs, and you can see today we only have 4. Usually I go for 5. These are the ones that got put in here today. So if we had a lot more RMCs, I may not have chosen this one, and had you waited an extra week, wait till you got better, put in a little bit more time, caught my attention, you're guaranteeing yourself that if I see something that I like, it's gonna get featured. But like I said, I try to do a mixed bag of stuff. So I think it's a pretty strong effort, and I definitely think going for a post-apocalyptic rundown scrap town is very, very challenging in Planet Coaster and not going to be accomplished very easily. We did recently feature somebody that did a post-apocalyptic scrap town, or maybe it's coming up. I think it's called Davintschy, but they did this whole kind of rundown theme park, and I definitely suggest going and checking out Davintschy for inspiration for your future creations, because they definitely showed how you can use the pieces in Planet Coaster to create that rundown post-apocalyptic vibe that you're going for. So some inspiration that you can draw over there. All right, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, ZUES versus THOR. I guess they're supposed to be dueling, but the dueling update has not hit yet. This was created by Shadow J 1995, an unranked and now builder in this community, doing this on a PlayStation 5. Also trying to support our console community here, trying to sneak one in every episode if possible. Here we go. When a temple known as Monument to Zeus is taken over by Vikings, an epic battle in the clouds between Zeus and Thor is inevitable. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's like mythology versus Viking. Everybody's 2 most hated themes. Longtime viewers, first submitting. I try to build coasters that are good, just as coasters, but theming is not my strong suit. So just for you, this is my first fully themed ride. First half is loosely modeled on the Iron Gwazi, but I was mad this isn't dueling, so I fixed it. Okay. All right, so I'm assuming these are supposed to be dueling. I don't know how you got them to leave the station at the exact same time. That's already kind of impressive, but that one is pulling ahead. There is on the roadmap a update for dueling coasters on the way, so I suspect once that lands, we're going to see a lot more dueling coasters. I probably wouldn't attempt one in the meantime. It's just around the corner. Ooh, nice high 5 there. That's pretty cool. I'm even wondering, what do you guys... Ooh, another one. This is cool. Yeah, I like the dueling interactions here. Pretty stellar. What do you guys think of the idea of doing a dueling coaster contest with the new dueling coaster feature? Great pass-bys, high 5s, great dueling elements. I have no idea how you managed to get these to actually duel without the update. And the interactions between the 2 of them are actually superb. Well done. Oh, I understand now. It's a Mobius. Very, very smart. Very smart. At least I think it is. There's so much track, I don't know what the heck is going on. But a Mobius coaster basically has one station it passes through, and yeah, you can basically get them to duel just by having your block sections timed out. That's how we did it in Planet Coaster 1 before we had the update in that game. And are we seeing the there it is. Whoa. Yeah. I understand how you did it now. That is very cool. And I would say the first person in this community to properly make dueling coasters by utilizing the Mobius style method. I'm a fan. And in fact, I loved the Mobius style coasters, the dueling and racing. We had a whole like series of them back in Planet Coaster 1. I did the Chief Beef Mobius style dueling coaster. It was based off Riddler Revenge's Street Fox Coffee racing coaster. Then Jammy did a Pizza Pen. Lauren did a Cosmic Cow, and I think there was a few others. It was phenomenal. I love the Planko-themed Mobius-style dueling coasters that people were creating. So, again, like, how do I actually showcase how this works? One station, the block section's there. Basically, when this gets to this block section here, it's saying, like, you're allowed to, once the coaster clears that station, it's coming back in here. This one's allowed to leave, and it leaves simultaneously with this one because this one's allowed to leave because both sections are clear. So that one leaves, this one leaves, but this coaster, once it goes around the whole track, it's going to arrive up here. Meanwhile, the next one is pulling in here. So you're going to have 3 trains running on this at all times. So there's the second one here. It's waiting to pull in here. This one will pull in here and load up as these two leave. I can probably even give an example of it. It'd probably be better if I just show it. And then the moment these two leave, that one pulls in, loads up, and then the process starts anew. It is timed a little bit strange there. Why is it not working now? Oh, you have it timed to the top of the lift, I think. That's interesting. Just as I thought I knew how it worked, something strange is going on. It is all one coaster, is it not? Well, the way I explained it is right in theory, but this creator has done it a completely different way. You have 6 trains. You only need 3. So it's this... What I said is true, but somehow you doubled the capacity, but you've also simultaneously doubled the wait time. Look at the backup here. So you definitely only need 3 running on this at all times. So yes, the concept still remains the same. These two should be leaving at the same time. This one comes back in, loads up. By the time this one comes around, this one's ready to go and they leave again. So something went wrong here. It's over-designed, it's over-complicated, but it still worked, and it had a lot of really great high-five moments, but it is a bit of a coaster mess here, a hot mess, but also a great mess. I actually enjoyed a lot of the elements there, and definitely enjoyed the interactions between the two coasters. Also the first person to actually do the Mobius-style dueling coaster that I've seen so far. It's just you did it a little bit wrong. This is not good for business. Not good at all. You only need 3 running on there at all times. The custom supports are a bit of a hot mess, but you know what? I gotta give it to you. You did something innovative, and I like innovation. You pulled off the Mobius-style dueling coasters, and you had some really good interactions between the two of them. You tried a little bit to do a ZUES vs. THOR. Would have loved to see a little bit of that distinguished Viking theme versus mythology theme. We're not really seeing that. In fact, I don't think I see any Viking. We have a mythology boarding station with Viking fences, and that's about it. That is about it. So theming could definitely be up there. So I don't know. I'll give this one I'll knock it down some points for the theming and a bit of a hot mess, but then I'll knock it right back up, and I'll give it a 2.5 for the quality of the dueling interactions. I like it. It was fun. All right, a strong effort there from Shadow, a new member to the community, now a builder. Really cool stuff. Love to see the Mobius. Would love to see somebody else tackle that before the dueling update, but you know what? We're getting dueling coasters, but I still see value in the Mobius style coasters for sure, especially because you only have to decorate one boarding station. That is definitely a plus. A great variety here today. I mean, kicking things off with a returning master builder, doing incredible work, now a grandmaster, just ridiculous creativity. And then another person who's going to get multiple features in the future here with Munkysport, showing us their ability to build incredibly. And all your other stuff also looks incredible. I chose all of them for a reason for future episodes. So we have another up-and-coming competitor in this community and returning names. I love to see it, you guys. And some newer members to the community as well. And did this on a PlayStation as well, so we got to give them credit for that. Wow, a lot of really good stuff here. Definitely a fun episode here today. Want to give an additional shout out to Davintschy here for supporting the show through Patreon. As I said, all the patrons just so happen to be the best builders. Look at this build here. Thank you for your support. I would have featured this no matter what, but you know, you decided to support the show as well, and I really do appreciate that. You guys want to support the show, check out the Patreon program down in the description below. And if you guys want to download these creations and have a look at them yourselves, the share codes will also be in the description. Let me know what you guys thought of today's coasters, and that is going to do it for today's episode of Coaster Spotlight. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye now.